matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense. Particularly, that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see, the #3 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Badgers will get us started with the opening kickoff. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Michigan's offense is on the field for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game. And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out just...
Oh, he found a space on the right. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. First down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on first down. The sure hands. It's Haynes. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Wolverines with the 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Wisconsin's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, that can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Lots of room to run. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. From the gun, the ground game. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Badger! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And it's It's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the first down. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Fires to the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking for room. It's Haynes. At the 40, there he goes. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the catch, it's Haynes.
Well, if you're on defense, I mean, that's the way you want to get this quarterback running. He's right-handed, so get him to go to his left where you expect the accuracy to come way down. If they continue to do that, that's going to work in the defense's favor.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a man. He wants it all. Touchdown, Michigan. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. They'll leave it with him. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give on the option. He picks up maybe a couple before he stops right at the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30. It's 3rd and short. To the air, it's Edwards. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First play of the period, 1st down here. Here's the handoff. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Let's take just a moment here and talk about Wisconsin. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era. But certainly for the winner, clear shot at a conference. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
Fires left. Wide open downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Badgers have this offense rolling. Tight end now in motion. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Mason. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Hindquarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Unleashes to the end zone. The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Breaks into the open. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thomas, Chris Perry, Hassan Haskins, big physical runners that also had sprinter speed and that could change the game. This dude right here, every time he has the football, he has the ability to go the distance, and that's what makes this Michigan offense so dangerous.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. Gets it out fast. Still running at the 40. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Morgan. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players...
Touchdown, Wolverines! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find him, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll run it from the gun. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
So now it's 2nd and long. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. To the air, it's Edwards. Fires to the wideout. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
on second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Going right to work up top. That's caught. It's Ballard.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. To the air, it's Edwards. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Anthony. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. On the move, he fires. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Here comes the heat. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Finds a little space. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here's a hit. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Madison, and welcome in to the halftime update.
And the Wolverines will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense When I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Dropping back, it's Edwards. Got a man, it's Anthony. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. Give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Fast, physical, and disruptive. Michigan has a rich and storied history of guys up front who can make life miserable for a quarterback.
Just dudes.
He'll take a shot. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Using his legs, it's Haynes. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Moore. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Running back searching for a hole. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be...
There he goes. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The give to the back. Inside the 30. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Steps away. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. And the Wolverines trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Direct snap. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Second and goal for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Touchdown, Wolverines! And the route is on. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. He didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick strike complete. Oh, he's got some space. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They'll go to the ground. Slips one guy, now he's loose. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Badgers will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Spins away from the defense. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run on the doorstep. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Let's it go to the end zone. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. On the run, it's Marshall. Turning it on. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Wolverines come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
He'll pull it down. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Back to pass, it's Edwards. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Second down, he'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Badgers will punt it away on fourth down. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Give to the running back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Wolverines can really attack on this second and short. Running behind that left side. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Haynes. A little running room out of the Wildcat. Still short of the first down marker. And the Wolverines with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. And that is how we will wrap this one up.